Stampin' Up. I'm sorry, it looks like my volume might have been off. So welcome everybody. This is Marcie Besecker, an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. How are you today? And welcome. It is Sunday at noon. So I accidentally scheduled my live at 5:30 like I do on Wednesdays. So hopefully you're here. If not and you're watching the replay, thanks for coming back and joining me. I'm so sorry. I did post it on my Facebook page at noon just now because I just noticed it as I was trying to sign on here. So, my bad. I'm so sorry. Hi, Steph. All right, hi, Diane. I want to make sure I'm not getting any, and you can hear me. So my volume said it was off, but then when I clicked on it, it was on. I don't know. So it looks like it's working now. Yay. Say hi if you're here. I'd love to hear from you. I'm trying to look at my comments. Hi, Jennifer. I've got a few announcements. I've got tons of cards that I got in the mail that I want to share with you. I need my lotion. Yesterday, we had a family Christmas in about an hour away up with all of my in-laws, and it was a lot of fun. All the kids had so much fun. Scott, Alyssa, and Grayson got to go this year. They haven't been since 2013, so of course Grayson wasn't here. Hi, Nancy Lee. Welcome. Patty, Mary, Gloria, Cheryl. Hello, everybody. And I'm getting ready to go on a little vacation. I will be here Wednesday, but I will not. I'm picking up my daughter and her family Wednesday night. So I'm going to take time off when they're here and spend some time with them. So the 29th is when they leave, and they leave in the morning. So I will be here in the evening. I don't know if I'm going to have something planned. It'll be Wednesday night. Might be Whip It Up Wednesday. We'll see. And then on the 1st, we will be away at a wedding, and it's also our wedding anniversary. So we got married on 1/1/11. So we will be celebrating our anniversary at another wedding a few hours away. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're taking our trailer, and we're going to go and we're going to be next to our brother-in-law and our nephew, and we're all going to have our trailers and our RVs, I should say, not trailers, and go to a wedding. So that'll be fun. Hello, Paper Hugs. How are you? Hi, Norma, Kathy. Welcome. Yes, we had a wonderful time. There was probably 20 of us and maybe 8 kids yesterday. It was a lot of fun. The kids, all the aunts and uncles buy gifts for the kids, and that's it. We do a little fun game with a gift exchange thing, but it's not the elephant game. And they're kind of like gag gifts. Some of them are good. It's kind of fun. But we do that for the adults. And then there's so much food. We had so much food. Apparently this year's the prime rib year, because that's what we're doing. That's what my son's doing. And that's what we had yesterday. Anyway, too much food. Okay, so I'm sure we all know what that is, right? So I'm going to show you some beautiful cards. First, let's show you the one that we're going to create today. So this one is actually, I just decided my brother's birthday is coming up and I need to get one in the mail to him tomorrow. So I'm going to make this his birthday. He's retired. I think relax and enjoy your day is good. And I think that'll be a really fun card for him because he lives on the coast. And so it'll be perfect. Hi, Linda. Merry Christmas to you too. So let me show you my cards that I got here. I got so many this week. So this is from Joan. Thank you so much. This is just I love this set. She received my gift from me and enjoys watching me. And thank you very, very much. I sent all of my customers some gifts, and bingo people get gifts. And there's just a lot of gifting in the holidays. And speaking of gifting, I'm going to be gifting something. So stay tuned for details. This is a beautiful card I got. It's a Christmas card. And this is from a friend that's local to me. And isn't that pretty? And she embossed, the sentiment. So pretty. Merry Christmas, Charlene. Thank you very much. It's very sweet. This one is from Debbie Spicer. And it is a Christmas card. Look how pretty this is. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? And it's got the silver shimmer on the background. Really pretty. Thank you so much, Debbie. Hi, Gianna Crystal. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so then this one is from Bonita. And here we go. Super cute. Love the little snowman. Love how she put the red. It looks like a it looks like the green might be the retired oh, I can't think of the name of it. Artichoke. I think that's what it is. And then the red, the ribbon, so pretty. And it's a nice little Christmas card from her. And then we have the Warrens. So this is from Maria Warren. Look how nice and calming. That's so cute. I love the black ribbon. Of course, I love that black ribbon. And of course, I think these are the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which are one of my favorites, we know. So thank you so much. Very sweet. Two more. I have one here from one of my customers here in town, Heather. Well, thank you so much, Heather. This is one of my favorite sets. Merry Christmas. And she had a really nice, on the inside, a green pen that she wrote with, which is really pretty. So thank you very much, Heather. And of course, she decorated the envelope. I had several decorated the envelope. I should have showed you. And then last but not least, Cheryl sent me a nice thank you card. And she says she watches me on YouTube, and thank you very much. So I love that artistically inked. And look at, she used the paper with the die. So smart. Thank you very much. So thank you so much, you guys. I love getting cards. Love, love, love. And my husband is like, you got another card. You got another card. And so it just makes me smile. So all of these will go up on my mantle. My mantle is getting very full between family and customers and viewers. Thank you so much. Oh, Angela, you are so welcome. I'm glad you got it. The PDFs are going to go out tonight. I've been busy with Christmas stuff this weekend. So the PDFs for Bingo will go out tonight, so don't forget that. And so that you will be getting. Don't forget, January Bingo is up and ready to register for us, January the 18th at 5 o'clock. And there will be prizes. They will be $100 prizes. And, of course, if you win, now in January, you will be able to purchase the new items. So the new items from the catalog. I know some people wanted to order the new items, but you have to understand, as a demonstrator, you can only order so many because we get to order early. And we can order, you know, one bundle. We can order 2 of each embellishment, that kind of thing. And that's all we can order. So, but in January, just like you, we can open up the ordering. So for those that win Bingo, if you want to order the new stuff, that's perfectly fine. So we will do that. Also, don't forget my paper share. I have on here sign up by December 31st. I'd like to just kind of get a head count. You can pay up to January 3rd. I will be ordering on the 4th. And technically, you could also sign up through the 4th. I just kind of wanted to give an idea, kind of get an idea where I'm at and how many packs I need. And I'm going to be gone, you know, the 1st and 2nd, coming back the 3rd, and figuring it all out. So even if you would like to sign up and then just, you know, put a little note in there that I'll pay, you know, by the 3rd or whatever. I've also gotten some emails that said, I really want to join, but I won't pay until after Christmas, and that is absolutely perfect. I'm not putting the order in until the 4th. So as long as I have the money by the 3rd, then you will be included in the paper share. And of course, you get some little goodies I'm going to put in there, and you'll have a little bit of everything. It's really nice. Oh, you are welcome, Cheryl. Very welcome. Okay, so that is that. Now, also my customers, as of December 9th, I announced this, that through that day, through the end of the month, I will be sending out some free little gift bags, some grab bags of some embellishments, and I'll probably be throwing some other little things in there for you. So you will definitely get something new. So when I say mailed in January, it's going to be after I get my new order, of course. Hi, Tashana. Welcome. That's that. If you want to get some things, don't forget to look at the last chance, the clearance, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you can jump on there and grab some goodies. Now, what I like to do is grab some things that I know I'm going to use, because there's all kinds of stuff that I still love, and you're going to see me incorporating a few things that are retired, and it's something I love. So, or that I think is going to go really good with something else. And I have no problem using some retired things, because I know my viewers and my customers probably still have some of that around. If not, you can always substitute it for something else, so don't worry about that. And this way it kind of gives you a good idea of some items that you have on hand, and if you still need to use them or what to do, then you're set. Another quick note is this coming month is the Kiss and Hugs paper pumpkin. And so the cards and the envelopes on the left are part of the kit. The add-on are going to be these adorable boxes, which would be so cute for anything. They're gold and they've got X's and O's. It could be for a birthday, an anniversary. It definitely could be for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. Those could be used for anything. So you can only get the add-ons if you are, I believe the add-ons are only if you are a Paper Pumpkin customer. I know the refills are. So when you get the kit, you're going to get your ink and your stamps. And then if you decide, oh, I need more than 10 or 12 or whatever's in the kit, then you can get the refill. And the refill gives you the full Paper Pumpkin other than the stamp and the ink. So the stamp and the ink will not be in it. And usually it's everything else. And so you can have multiples and go from there. All right, I think that is all of my announcements. I still have, just double checking, my December code is this when you go shopping. And January code will be coming up soon. I will be putting it on my Facebook page, which is marciebeseckerdesigns. Okay, here we go. Let's get going. I have this card. So when I came in to create something for tonight's video, I could not come up with anything. This was a few days ago. I had Christmas on my mind. I still have a bedroom full of stuff I need to wrap. I haven't done that. You know how it goes. So finally I came up with this, and I really liked it because I really am liking these two sets. And together I think they're a lot of fun. So let's just get busy. So here we go. This is the card that we created. I'm going to move you in just a bit because we're going to do a little bit of some coloring and some different things. I am loving these glass stones. They are so pretty. They're like the sea glass, and they're all different shapes and 3 different colors, and they are so much fun. So let's just get busy and create a card. So I did some die cutting already too, so we don't have to worry about that. We're going to use the Evening Evergreen card base. All right, I'm going to pull out a color for our card base. Now this is the one I used before, but I'm just going to take a look and see if there's anything else that I would rather use or want to use. I want something not super dark and bold because I like that this one's lighter in the background so that you can see the scene. I think if it was too bold in the oh, my son's calling me. If it was too bold in the background, then it would be it would just take away. So I think I'm going to stick with that color. Just, oh, this one's not bad. I like this one. Let's see, because this one is a lot of the little stitching, but I'm going horizontal, and oh, but this one I did it. See, I switched up my cutting. See how I did when I cut this up? I cut one page like this for portrait and one landscape. So I think I am going to use that. I think it's just a little, for a masculine card, it's a little spaced out more, and I kind of like it. So we're going to go with that one, I think. We'll try it. We'll decide which one we like the best. So let's cut this one down. Okay, by 5 1/4, of course. So it's, oh, so I'm going to look. I like this little leaf over here, and this is a big leaf, so I'm going to turn this because we're going to get plenty of that leaf on there. And so see, I kind of like how that evened out everything. You've got the green, the teal, and then the darker, and I like that. If you would have taken this side off, you would have taken a lot of that green off, and you would have only really had this big green and like a little bit over here. So I'm liking the way I cut that there. But keep this for the inside of your card. Okay, so then what I did is I brought in the on the horizon. And so we have the sign and the sentiment that we used. And I think that is all I used on here are these two. Now the dies though, I used the sign. We have the fence on both sides. So you have two different size fences. When you do your fence, remember that it's the larger part of the fence is on the outside because you're making it look like you're walking like through this fence. If you had the bigger here and the little here, all it would do is make the fence look much closer to you. But I want the whole scene, so I liked the larger on the outside. We're going to use the grass dye here. Down here is where we used this is the dirt right here. I used this one and this one, or the sand or the dirt, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to tell you something else you could do with that too. Down the road there. Now there's so many things you could do. We could have added trees or the little beach huts or do a mountain. This is really a great set. So we're going to put that aside. The other one I brought in is the tropical layers, and I just brought in this leaf right here, and I did it in vellum just to kind of add a little bit to the back there, just a little just to kind of fill it in up there. So I'll show you that. And I'm noticing one thing I didn't do, but that's okay. So here we go. Let's bring this in. We're going to add this. Make sure your print is the correct way. So we'll add that over there. And then I brought in my color and contour die. And I'm going to bring in our new stripes embossing folder. So this is what it looks like. Thank you, Becky. Okay, so here's our stripes embossing folder. Now, you could do a whole scene with the blue, with the water, and the sky, and more sand in the background, or there's you could have done that, but I really wanted this to be the focus, so I kind of just left that like that, but I added just a little bit of a sun up there. So that is up to you. We could add clouds. We could do all kinds of things. And I did pre-cut stuff, and I forgot to die cut to emboss this. So let me just do this really quickly here off screen here. You don't need me to bring in that big old machine right now. That's the only thing. I did everything else ahead of time to kind of help. All right, so here we go. And so this is the plate, of course, you use for your embossing folders. I just do these two on this particular one. All right. Now, so there we go. There's our nice, look at how pretty that embossing folder is. It just kind of has a really cool distressed look. I just liked it. It was a little beachy to me, so I thought that was good, like a piece of wood or whatever. Now, what I did is, all I did with this is I brought in my brushes, and I'll be bringing them in a couple times. This stand is from Stampin' Storage. Somebody just recently asked me. It's this one for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For 10 is $18.95 with Stampin' Storage. There's a link below. I am an affiliate for that. And then I get a lot of questions on how did I color paint this. It dries so fast. If you take your Inca Gold, and you can get this on Amazon, and open it up, And to me, I'd rather just do this and wipe it on because it's super fast, but you could take a paper towel, anything. Now, I had another one, this one, and it was like a black. It's called Hamadi, I don't know. Anyway, it's like a black one, but this one looks not as creamy. All I did is add water because it was as hard as a rock, but it also is nice and smooth. And so it's super easy to use, really easy for anything that you want to color or paint. It's just so much faster and it dries right away. So let me just get this off my hand. But see, it just comes right off. It's super, super easy to use. But anyway, anything like this that you're, like a wood that you want to color, there's so many colors. I have like a lime green, but remember they're metallic. But anyway, so that's answering that question for somebody. I'm going to bring in, I think I'm going to use Just So Saffron. I mean, not Just So Saffron, it's So Saffron. But I'm just going to use this one. It's a lighter one. I decided I'm going to go a little lighter because I already have some ink on here. And I'm going to decide on how I want my image. No reason. And I'm just going to go like this up in the corner. That's it. And it's a little darker on those little spots, and I am all right with that. We're just want to add a little color, make it kind of look like a sky. You could go crazy if you wanted and do a little orange and pink and make like a sunset and everything, but I just wanted it super simple because, number one, I already had it on the card and put together, and then I said, oh gosh, that looks really empty up there. And so I added that on there. And so that was kind of why I just did that, but we're just going to stick with that for now. All right. Now I did cut the vellum out. All right, so here's our vellum piece. I'm going to bring in my little piece of vellum, and what I did is I grabbed my light Old Olive, okay, because this is alcohol. Vellum is really slick and smooth. I just wanted to not try and do it with ink and wait for it to dry. So I just got my alcohol ink, and I'm going the way with the, if you go this way, they'll get all wrinkly and kind of fold, and you don't want that. And then I went over it just a couple layers because it's so light. However, you're going to put it right on top of white, so it's not a big deal. You just kind of want to add a little color back there across that white. And so that's what we did. And this is such a pretty leaf, and it cuts out really nice. So there's our leaf. And so we have that. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to, brought in my vellum. We are going to, I die cut our little fence. Okay, so I put the big one over here and the little one over here. Now what I did is I brought in our stamp with the wood, this one right here. Okay, and so I brought this in with soft suede. I wanted it a little darker. Remove that. And all I did is this looks so plain. If we did this, it would be just a plain fence. Okay, so here's my other ones, the other pieces that I have. Okay, here we would do our piece of sand here. Okay, so let's just say it's like that. And we're going to put our grass in. So you're going to have your grass. I'm just going to stick it back here really quick. And then I'm going to show you some differences that I did to make it just a little more natural looking. Okay, we're going to just layer up some grass like that. We're going to put our grass on here. I mean our sand. Okay, so let's just quickly say it's like that. And then we're going to put our fence on. But then look at the difference on here. There's a little bit more depth to it and a little bit more Hi, Carol. Yeah, I'm on Sundays at noon. I accidentally on my reminder put 5:30 because that's what I do Wednesdays. That's what I get for doing it, you know, super late last night when I got back into town, but I'm glad you made it. So see how this is just super like clean and, you know, how many beaches do you see look like that, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to change this all up just a little bit. So first of all, our fences, I'm going to take this stamp here and I'm going to add some wood grain onto our fence. See that? So let's add some wood grain right onto our fence. And there is our fence. All right, so now we have our leaf up here and our fence. Now we're going to bring in our sand. And I'm trying to remember which way it went. And I think it went, yeah, this way. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my brown brush. And I'm not going to use soft suede this time. I'm now going to crumb cake. And so we're just going to pick up a little bit and just kind of come in and darken up our sand a bit, especially the edges, because that's what's really going to be showing. There we go. And so now we're just going to kind of give it a little depth. And on the front, you can just go all the way over it, but you really just want to get those edges too. Okay, so that's one. And then we're going to do this one too. And this one's going behind it, so you really just need the top part. And just get those edges mostly. Okay, so now it looks a little more, you know, like it has a little bit of color, a little bit of depth. So I like that. We'll set that aside now. And it doesn't need a whole lot. You don't need to like really ink it up like super crazy or anything. This one I used, you know what? I think I might have used just jade because there was just jade in the picture. I don't remember, but we're going to try this one. So let's pull in our green. Hi, Nola. So we're going to bring in our green, and let's just try this. I'm going to try it on the reverse side just to make sure. Yeah, and I'm good with that. It's going to add a little color. So we're going to add, it's on olive. Old olive is the color I'm doing. So I'm just going to do it, and I think I used Evening Evergreen, but that's okay. We're going to add that. So see, we're just going to add a little bit of green on these. See how it just kind of adds a little bit of color? You don't want to go too hard. You don't want your grass to get all bent up. And you're not going to really see the bottom part too much. But go all the way down. All right, and now we're going to just do this one. And like I said, when you do your blending, start off and just kind of work your way over. If you go right onto it, you're going to have all these weird blotchy spots. All right, so there are our 3 green pieces. The other one you're going to want to bring in is, and I'm going to do crumb cake, just to darken it a bit, is our sign. So think about which way you want your sign to go. I think this makes you look like it's going this way, and this kind of comes this way. I don't think it matters. It's whatever you want. I'm going to use our early espresso. And I'm going to stamp my relax and enjoy your day. There you go. So that's early espresso. Just kind of ties the colors in. It really does look black. It's nice and dark and crisp, but I'm good with that. I'm going to wipe my hands just because I did all that blending. I'm going to make sure I have no colors all over. All right, so now I'm going to bring back in my brown brush, and I have my crumb cake, and this just looks really stark white to me, so we're just going to kind of bring this in. I need to re-ink my pad, so, and then just kind of come around and just kind of, you know, age the sign a little bit. When they're at the beach, they're kind of dirty and have water been on them, and so I'm just darkening, mostly just around the corners. You don't really have to go through the middle. It's such a small one once you go all the way around, and there might be look like there's a little light on the sentiment, which I'm fine with because that's, you want to make sure you can read it good. Okay, now it's time. Let's start putting this together. So what I like to do, of course, is use glue, and we will put the sentiment on, I mean our panel here. Let's put this on the background. This leaf's going up, so I kind of like it like that. Just gonna line it here. I'll just kind of put it right there. Okay. And now we're going to just kind of start building. So the first thing I did is I'm going to put my sign on here because now we know what we're kind of building up to. But let's actually put our little this on here. Are you guys ready for Christmas? Do you guys have your shopping done? I still have to go get food and wrap is what my plan is. All right, so let's put this on here. And I want it kind of high because we're going to be bringing our sign in right there. So here is our sign. Let's put this on. And I'm just going to put one in the middle. All right. So what I want to do, you guys, for my drawing is if you, okay, this is moving on me. I just picked it up with my dimensionals. Did you see that? Okay. So I'm going to put this back down where my glue, you know what I think I did it before is I think I used glue dots on those 3 little spots, but that's okay. We're going to be covering a lot of this up. All right, I want to go high enough to where, I'm going to go right about here. Okay, and I'm just lightly setting that down. We'll work that out. All right, so this one I did to this corner. And then this one, I'm going to go in behind it and kind of go down to this corner. Okay, so let's do this one. We're going to go all the way across the bottom. Okay, so we're going to go here and go across. Okay, so I'm not going to like push it down really hard, but we know how quickly that's going to stick. So let's go here. And we're going to go behind and stick that down there. Like that. And we're gonna cut off a little bit at the end because this tip is kind of crazy, but I wanted this to be a nice clean end. We have the hill, and I wanted that to be covered. So we will just trim that off. Hi, Rio, welcome. Long time no see. All right, there we go. It's always fun to see people that don't get to make it to the lives all the time. So I appreciate that. Okay, so there's plenty of room in the back there. We're going to try and figure out our grass and where we want it. And so our fence is going to cover up a lot of it. So we can hide our what I did is I take your pokey tool or your pick or whatever you have. I'm going to put this one in the middle. It has a lot of the green here. So, and one of them I cut, so don't worry about that. We're going to use glue dots. Oh, nice, Becky. I haven't even done any of our, oh, Gloria, that's awesome. I haven't done any of baking or anything. My daughter and I are going to do a little bit of baking. Okay, so this one I got right in the middle of that circle, but that's okay because it is going to be behind this and the fence is going to be over it, and I'm not worried about it. All right, so there we go. And I want it kind of up high, so I'm not worried about this. The fence is going to go over it, and that's going to go there. I'm going to take this next one, and we're going to put a glue dot. And I'm just putting one glue dot. It's going to be fine stuck behind all of this. We're going to lift this up, and I'm going to go right about here. Okay, so it's going to be higher. Okay, because I want it to see this. And then this one is going to go down over here. So you see everything will kind of layer up, but I like to do the front because I want to make sure that sand is going to kind of be where I want. Now, what I was going to tell you about the sand is you could take that sand and you could get another stamp from another image and you could speckle, stamp one of those speckled like splatter backgrounds if you wanted to add like the look of sand to it. Hi, Deb. Hi, Terry. Hi, Olivia. So if you wanted to do that, you definitely could speckle that up. But I had already put it on there, so I didn't worry about it. You could also cut this piece off right here that kind of goes down. I wasn't worried about it because it's a scene, and I think it's okay. But we will cut that extra piece of grass off. So there we go. And now, what I did with our fences, this is important, is you're going to take your bone folder and you're going to carefully round your bone folder, your fence, okay? You're carefully going to round it, all right? And then same thing with this one. Carefully just kind of round it across your bone folder. If you're uncomfortable doing that, you can get out like a marker or something and just kind of, put it around that and carefully just kind of shape it like that. And that will also help you. You just want to add a little shape to it. All right. And then your last one, you're going to kind of fix like that. All right. So I used glue, and I'm going to do a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here. It's going to go in the envelope just fine. You know what else I did? Is I did a little bit on the ends. Do a little bit of glue on each bottom, okay? So just like that, a little bit on each bottom and one on the side. Oh, Nola, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Very, very much. Okay, so we're going to put this. I put this one onto the bottom, on the corner, okay? And then I just went over and I added this one. I pulled it down a little bit. It doesn't have to be on the sign or under the signs. Wherever it's going to lay is fine. Okay, and it's going to be fine when it ships, it'll just pop up just a little bit because you have just the bottoms. Okay, so just kind of hold it down. We know how quickly our glue holds, right? And you can pull your fence back where it was. There you go. All right, so now we have the bottom sticking. You can tell it's just kind of up a little bit. Okay, can you tell right there? You can see that your fence is all up right there. Oops. Okay, so we have that. And now we're going to do this one, the same thing. You're going to do that and that side. And then let's do the bottoms. And you don't need a lot of glue. I just like to make sure the sides have a little more. All right, and then we're just going to put our fence here along the outside. You kind of want to push it down a little bit, but not a whole lot. It doesn't have to be a lot because it's going to be fine in the envelope, but just push it down a little bit so that it has your, and you could take your bone folder and just hold all the bottom ones down. And then all the side, and it doesn't have to line up exactly, just wherever it lands. Now this one is stuck on the bush right there, and I mean on the grass, and that's fine. So it's gonna flatten like that, but see how it just kind of pops up when you're done with it? How cool is that? Okay, so now what I did is I'm gonna bring in my centerpiece here. So make sure that's going to fit in the center. Uh-oh, what did I pick up here? And then let's bring back in this. Because it's horizontal, your little piece at the end, unless you pull out your large paper, right? If you want to pull out your 12 by 12 and cut it, just right so you have a long piece, I am fine with this going down the side. So use what you have. It does not have to have your full, little piece at the bottom. So I'm just going to go here. All right. And so I'm just going to go right. Oops. Okay. So see my leaf goes this way. So I want to make sure it goes this way. And put it right along the side. My daughter-in-law made this buffalo chicken dip yesterday. And I normally can't do spicy, but ooh, I had some. And then I came home and I had some more because we all get to go home with leftovers because there's so much. So I brought some dip home, and she had an extra bag of chips. And of course, we had to go to Kirkland last night because they had a big old sale on Christmas stuff. So when we got back in town, I said, hey, I'm going to go to Kirkland. And she's the one who told me about it. She's like, oh, I just have to change my clothes. So I went and picked her up, and we went and did a little bit of our own little shopping for Christmas decorations. They didn't have much left, to be honest, but we both got a couple things. And I had $10 coupon, I guess, 2 $5 gift card or coupons on my account there, and then she had a coupon and a gift card. So her order was like $1, mine was like 20. Okay, so right here I have a little extra glue. Take a pick tool or whatever you've got and just wipe it. It'll come off. It comes right off. There we go. Perfect. And now I'm going to go ahead and add it with my seal. I'm really starting to love. You guys saw me at first. I could not get this thing to work, and now it's wonderful. It's just kind of a learning curve. It only took a few months, but it's great. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm noticing the thing you want to look at is to make sure that your edge down here is going to fit on your card, and I think it's going to be fine. So see how it's going to go a little lower right there, and I am good with that because it's kind of my sand, so I'm not worried about it. And these are our new faux sea glass shapes. They're so pretty. I was kind of debating on what to put, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, and then all of a sudden I remembered these, and I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So I just started kind of adding, I added the larger ones more so in the middle, and you want to kind of do them you know, here, there, and everywhere. And I'm just kind of adding, mix up the colors a bit. Okay, I'm going to add a little one over here because, you know, they do go all the way down the beach. And I'm going to add like a little clear one over here, like right next to it, I think. So just kind of, no, you don't want to fill them in. I will be getting a lot more of these because I love the Hawaiian stuff. I love the tropical prints. So these are going to be so much fun. Oops. Dropped it. Thanks, Steph. Oh, here it is. I thought I dropped it. It was on my hand. All right, so we'll just put that one there. I'm going to put a green. Let's see, I put a green and a white on the other side, so I'll put a little green right there. I know I need another white here somewhere. So just kind of fill them in. And you can put them, you know, next to each other, like right here. You don't want them exact, so I'm going to put another white one, like next to here. And a little green one right here. There. So, oops, and then what I did is I took the largest ones, which these are kind of larger. And I'm going to put 3 right there. That one. So I'm using the same stone. No reason. Just that they're big and it kind of takes up the space, but I'm kind of turning them this way and that way. Just so you have a little. Now I didn't add any ribbon. I was going to add twine or something on there, but I decided not to. I really like the stones. I kind of wanted those to be the standout to the card. And then the sentiment alone is just kind of a nice little scene. Relax, enjoy your day. Where's my opening on this? There we go. And I just thought it was fun. Now, you can see the difference when I showed you earlier on not doing your, can they be colored with stamping blends? Oh, well, let's see. I have a green one, an old olive. So I'm going to do a white one. Oh, let's do something fun. Let's do a different color. Okay, I'm going to do light Bermuda Bay because if you want to add this color in. Do I have Just Jade? Hold on. Let me see what color I have here. Oh yeah, let's do Just Jade because it kind of goes in here. So let's do a dark one. Let's see what happens. So this, oh yeah. So this is the dark Just Jade. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry. And then we'll go do a light one over here. If you wanted to bring in some Just Jade gems. Now that Just Jade is really light on top of the white, but it's there. You can see. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the dark Just Jade. I mean, they are sea glass, so they're not too dark, but oh yeah, definitely. And on this waxy or, you know, like acetate, you could go all the way around because, you know, it'll wipe up. And plus it's alcohol ink. Okay, so, and you could, it looks like I could, it's getting darker, of course, as you go. And then I'm going to come back into this one, add another layer. So yeah, there you go. Well, now let's try a different color that's not in the theme. Let's use the dark polished pink. Now don't forget, I'm going to tell you how you can win a prize, and I'm going to show you what the prize is. Oh yeah, look at that. So if you want a different color sea glass, look at the pink, polished pink. So this is the Just Jade, the dark. This is the light, and this is dark polished pink. And of course, if you go over it again, it'll get darker. So, yep, you definitely could do that. Woo woo. So, yeah, these are really, really nice. And I haven't used the other stones yet, but I'm super excited to use those too. All right, so there's the card. Now, what I'm going to do is I will stamp happy birthday on the inside, and this will go to my brother. But if you wanted to, you could add some of the twine. You could add, I mean, even if you added like a little loop or something and just kind of stuck it, you know, like right here, it could look like a thread, not really necessarily a bow, or you could just do, you know, something like this. And just kind of add, you know, add it like stuck in the fence. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that you could do. This is the beach, right? And it could be, you know, just like a little rope on there. Of course, I would tack a little glue dot or something, or make this shorter. Let's do that. Okay, so just kind of lay it there. So that could just be, you know, I don't know. If you wanted to add a little something else on there, you definitely could, I think, and just kind of, you know, yeah, you could add it on there. You could also just make it look like, you know, like it's a rope that maybe it ropes off the beach area. No beach today, whatever. I mean, you could do it whatever you want. You could just rope it like this and then just put it over the fence. And just have, you know, a little rope hanging there. Like somebody lost the rope. So, you know, you could, there's all kinds of things you could do, and you could add it up and, you know, make some changes. Very pretty. Cannot wait to order. Oh, if anybody needs a mini catalog, please let me know. I will mail it to you. If you are a customer of mine, I've already sent them. Hopefully you've started getting them, so let me know if you have. If you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to have you as a customer, and I can get that catalog out to you. So just message me. You can go to my blog, which is right up above. Oop, above, this way. And you could just message me and let me know that you need one. Please leave your address, and I'll get that right out to you. If you played bingo, I have your PDFs. I'm going to be emailing those to everybody tonight. So be looking for those. The kits are being starting to be received. So we will get those out to you. Now, I wanted to quickly change gears just a little bit. I'm going to go over a couple little announcements. For those that might have missed it at the beginning, I just want you to know I have a paper share going on. I'd love to have you join me. Lifestyle Town. Oh, thank you very much, Patty. I appreciate it. Diane, you're going to love it. Thanks, Crystal. So I have a paper share coming up. I also have bingo on the 18th. Registration is open. You can go to my blog and register. And for customers this month, for the rest of the month, through the 9th through 31st, any order, you're going to get a little grab bag of some goodies in January. So be looking for that. And I have a giveaway. So what I'm going to do is, you know, I'll be here for Wednesday because I'm going to be going on a little bit of vacation while my daughter's here visiting. And so Wednesday I will be here. And so for everybody that comments on this video and Wednesday's video, after the video's over, the video has to be ended. And then, thanks, Terry. Thanks, Jennifer. So after the video is over, you need to come back and comment. And then you need to comment on Wednesdays. So what I'll do is on Wednesday, let me think about this for a second. Wednesday night, I will do a drawing after the video. So it'll have to be Wednesday night after the video. Come back and comment. I will do a drawing, and then I'm going to send these to whoever comments on both. So if you already received these, because these went out to my customers, if you already received these, then you can give these as a gift to somebody or whatever, but I will mail them out on Thursday. So that's why I want to do it Wednesday night. So I'm kind of thinking Wednesday's video's over. Okay, I'm going to rethink that because that's just too much for you guys. Forget Wednesday night. This video today, if you guys comment, Wednesday next week I'll do a drawing for all the comments on this video. So you need to come back because I won't pick up live comments, but afterwards. And then I will send these to you on Thursday. And then you can give them as a gift to somebody or whatever you'd like to do. Keep them for somebody for next year if you already have them. This will have my blog address on it, this pretty pin here. And so anyway, it's a cute little tablet. And so I will send these to whoever comments on this one. I'll do a drawing. And you'll get it in this cute little envelope that matches. Terry, I did not do a tutorial for them, but my upline, what happened is, so what happened was I created this card. Do you guys remember when I did this card? I created this card, okay? And then when she saw it, she said, oh my gosh, I'm going to create something to match them. So she created both of these. Okay, so she created both of these. So when we went to Texas, this is what we worked on. Hundreds of these we worked on. Night and day for 4 days. It was a lot of fun. So I will be linking her video below. And so you can go and see her create both of these. And then that way you guys, if you want this template, you have it. Oh, Gloria, you're very welcome. So yeah, so I'll link her video below so you can see that. So yeah, so anyway, it was inspired off the card. That's why a lot of people got the whole set with the card and everything because that's what we worked on in Texas. And some of them were returned, oddly. So they went back out. It was really weird. I sent out tons and they all went fine, and a couple of them were returned saying not enough postage, but I used stamps.com and I don't know why it said that. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, and some of you did get it in the notebook and the bingo. Yep. Good, Jennifer. I'm glad. All right, everybody. I think that's about it. I will be here on Wednesday. I'm not positive what I'm doing yet, and it's going to be a crazy week, but I will see you then. Hi, Julie. I'm just finishing up my video, so go back and watch it and make sure you comment on this video when it's over if you would like to win this adorable set here. And I will get them mailed out to you on Wednesday. I'll do a drawing for somebody to get that. Bye, Tashana. All right, everybody, have a fantastic rest of your week. I'm going to go get my nails done and do some wrapping. And then I'm coming back in to work on Wednesday's project. And I have a class coming up that's going to be super fun. So be looking for that. It'll be in January sometime. All right, everybody. Thank you. You are welcome. Hi, Linda. All right, everybody. Have a fantastic day. And try and stay warm and be careful out there shopping. Oh yeah, Julie, I like getting my nails done, especially when they start like I'm kind of tired of all this super fancy glitter, so I got to change it up. All right, everybody. See you Wednesday. Bye.